civil rights. When I got here, I noticed that things were pretty much the same that they were in Mexico. The only difference was that here you could actually go to school, you could work, you could figure out things in a way that you could actually have a life and make a life for your own. So I started a bunch of different groups that at the time didn't even exist. First, I realized that I didn't have immigration papers, which I had no clue that I needed to work. So when I tried to go to get a job, everybody told me, where's your social security card, where's your green card, where is this, where is that? And I was like, I don't know. So they told me, well, go get one. So I went to the social security office and they told me, no, you need to have a green card. And how do I get a green card? Nobody could tell me, and then the people that could tell me, I found they basically didn't really know. So I found an organization called the Northwest Immigrants' Rights Project. They're still around. And they are the only agency in town that helps people that don't have money to figure out how to get an immigration status. And so they told me that at that time, this is 1994, there wasn't any way for me to get a green card or anything, so they couldn't help me. But then they told me, why don't you go to the Centro de la Raza, and they maybe might be able to help you. So I go there. They told me, no, we can help you there, but I met this guy, his name is Fulgencio Lazo. He's a painter from Oaxaca. He's a muralist. He's amazing. And he was asking me, so you're too young, what are you doing here? Like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? And so he started asking me what can you do? What do you do? And I told him, well, I'm a musician and I play guitar. And so he gave me my first job. And he hired me to play at his opening at the Seattle Art Museum. And through him, I connected with a lot of people, and I started playing music in Seattle. So I played a lot of openings for different Latino artists in Seattle. Then I actually got to perform with a bunch of, I don't know if you know this guy, the guy that sings that song, If I Had a Hammer, Peter Seeger, who was very famous in the 70s and 60s here. I got a band, and I played Key Arena for 5,000 people. That was the biggest, most amazing thing. And I made my life like that for about a year, just playing in the street and playing here and there. And then I got a call from an attorney in San Francisco that told me that the American government had just passed a law that allowed gays and lesbians to apply for political asylum if they had been persecuted. And he wanted me to be the first case to test the law. And I was like, you're crazy. I'm like, first of all, I told him, I don't want anybody to know that I'm here. I don't want anybody to know where I am. And second of all, I'm not going to tell people that I'm gay. Like, you crazy people just tried to kill me and you want me to tell them? I'm like, you're nuts. And so he told me to think about it, and I was like, But anyway, he interviewed me. I realized people really didn't know how this whole thing works. So with him, I started a group called the Gay and Lesbian Immigration Task Force that started to educate people about how to apply for asylum. And that is now a national organization that helps people from all over the world to get asylum in different countries. I work with, his name is Robert Jacque. I work to write with him using my case, a curriculum that now is used on all the law schools to teach attorneys how to do gender-based immigration cases. And through that work, then I ended up working again with immigrants' rights on their gender asylum unit and their DVD unit, domestic violence unit. I did outreach for them for 3 years, and through that work, I met a woman named Joellen Warner, that was the director of policy and outreach at the Seattle Office for Civil Rights, and she offered me a job working for them. And at that time, a couple of things happened. I had a band called Buena, and we played Cuban music, which was from like the 20s and 30s. Nobody played then. And then the Buena Vista Social Club happened, and it just happened that they were coming in tour to Seattle, and we were one of the only bands in the world that could play with them. So we got hired to open for them when they came here. And so I had this gig to go play with the Buena Vista Social Club or go work for the Office of Civil Rights, and of course I went to play for the Buena Vista Social Club. And I toured with them for that whole summer. And then Joellen called me again and asked me to work for the Office of Civil Rights. And I told her, well, what do you want me to do for you? And she told me, I want you to work with the LGBT community to educate them about civil rights. And I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. So I'm going to get paid to do what I've been doing my whole life for free. I was like, that's a pretty sweet gig. So I accepted. And now I have Joellen's job. Now I am the Director of Policy and Outreach for the office. And I have a commission, which is one of the 4 commissions, LGBT commissions in the country, that works to advance civil rights for LGBT people in Seattle. I also work with people on human rights, women's issues, and disability issues. And through my career there, I've been there 8 years now. I've been able to not only help people with their individual discrimination cases, but also to change the way the city works with people to address discrimination. And to give you an example, last week we had a meeting with the FBI, all the police departments in the state, to talk about a federal law that just got passed, which is called the Matthew Shepard James Byrd Act, that we've been working with the LGBT community for the last 10 years to get passed. And it's a big deal because it's the first federal law that includes gender identity and sexual orientation in the definition, and protects people against hate crimes.
How do you balance those out?
It's hard. Sometimes I have to pick where I'm going to put my energy. So, for example, this last 4 years, I haven't done much music because I was really working on getting the commission set, and there were all these laws that I really wanted to see happen in Seattle. So I cannot put that in the back burner, but I still do. The Day of the Dead, have you been here? Well, I was part of the group that started that. We were 5 people. We started that in South Park. And now it's a festival that has, I don't know, I think a couple of years ago it got 10,000 people that came from all over the state just to see that. So I'm still involved. I have a webpage where I keep names of Latino artists. So I help people to get gigs. When people call me and I can